"Well," the king he says, "you've managed well, Molly, but if you would manage better, and steal the purse that lies below the giant's pillow, I would marry your second sister to my second son." And Molly said she would try, so she set out for the giant's house, and slipped in, and hid again below the bed, and waited till the giant had eaten his supper, and was snoring sound asleep. She slipped out and slipped her hand below the pillow, and got out the purse, but just as she was going out the giant wakened, and ran after her, and she ran, and he ran, till they came to the bridge of one hair, and she got over, but he couldn't, and he said, "Well worth ye, Molly Whuppie, never you come again." "Once yet, Carl," quoth she, "I'll come to Spain." So Molly took the purse to the king, and her second sister was married to the king's second son. After that the king says to Molly, "Molly, you're a clever girl, but if you would do better yet, and steal the giant's ring that he wears on his finger, I will give you my youngest son for yourself." Molly said she would try, so back she goes to the giant's house, and hides herself below the bed. The giant wasn't long ere he came home, and, after he had eaten a great big supper, he went to his bed, and shortly was snoring loud. Molly crept out and reached over the bed, and got a hold of the giant's hand, and she pulled until she got off the ring, but just as she got it off the giant got up, and gripped her by the hand, and he says, "Now I have caught you, Molly Whuppie, and, if I had done as much ill to you as ye have done to me, what would ye do to me?" Molly says, "I would put you into a sack, and I'd put the cat inside you, and the dog inside you, and a needle and thread into shears, and I'd hang you up upon the wall, and I'd go to the wood, and choose the thickest stick I could get, and I would come home, and take you down, and bang you till you were dead." "Well, Molly," says the giant, "I'll just do that to you." So he gets a sack, and puts Molly into it, and the cat and the dog beside her, and a needle and thread and shears, and hangs her up upon the wall, and goes to the wood to choose a stick. Molly she sings out, "Oh, if ye saw what I see!" "Oh," says the giant's wife, "what do ye see, Molly?" But Molly never said a word but, "Oh, if ye saw what I see." The giant's wife begged that Molly would take her up into the sack so she would see what Molly saw. So Molly took the shears and cut a hole in the sack, and took out the needle and thread with her, and jumped down and helped the giant's wife up into the sack, and sewed up the hole. The giant's wife saw nothing, and began to ask to get down again, but Molly never minded, but hid herself at the back of the door. Home came the giant, and a great big tree in his hand, and he took down the sack, and began to batter it. His wife cried, "It's me, man," but the dog barked and the cat mewed, and he did not know his wife's voice. But Molly came out from the back of the door, and the giant saw her and he after her, and he ran, and she ran, till they came to the bridge of one hair, and she got over but he couldn't, and he said, "Well worth you, Molly Whuppie, never you come again." "Never more, Carl," quoth she, "will I come again to Spain." So Molly took the ring to the king, and she was married to his youngest son, and she never saw the giant again.